Good morning, y'all. Happy Thursday. As you can see, we did not finish SKALD yesterday like I was expecting, but you know, that's my fault. I should have known better. I should have known better. Alright. 1 second here. Okay, weird problem to have. When I set down, my shorts just went whoop. I don't have the drawstring tied, so there we go. Pants are no longer in danger of falling off now. Let's get into the game. Okay, so you can see that my glass of coffee is quite full. I'm also going to be trying to sneak breakfast during probably combat, because I'm not going to be talking too much during that. Yeah, the cat got me up early, so I went back to sleep, and that's always a mistake. So yeah, here we are. But yeah, so I'm hoping we can get this game done today. I don't know how much is left of this chapter. I imagine chapter 4 will probably end after our little festivities here. But we will see. And of course, there's no big deal, so if we don't finish this today, we'll finish it Monday. It's whatever. I am still very much enjoying this game. I'm just kind of getting antsy. To move on to something else, but we'll get there soon enough. For now, we have done all of the things that we were asked of the Baroness. We have acquired we collapsed the mole holes with the results. We have solved the relationship problem with the weaver here, and we're just about to give some honey to the cook here. We are still in Cider Town. Brune and I were just giggling at that all yesterday. Anyway, so she needs some special honey from the bees that don't sting. Which the bees totally stung. We had to go get a bee smoker to get some honey here. But it's for the children. The children who are probably all about to have something bad happen to them at this festival, along with all of the adults. So yeah, let's see. I have the honey. Marvelous! Look at these honeycombs! Have you ever seen honey this golden? The children will love this. Oh, the Baroness is gonna be so pleased. Alright. Oh, somebody please think of the children. Oh my god. Now I'm thinking about my, my change to that. Will someone please think of the margins? Oh, everything's terrible. How are you doing, Brood? I pretty much got off the couch, went to shower, and then sat down here, so I've not had a minute to, say hey or anything. Also, Petra brought me the clicker while I was trying to sleep. She gave me one loud just meow, and that was it. So, yeah. Now, the cakes are for the children, but I'll tell you what, I baked one too many apple pies for the feast. It's yours if you want it. Speaking of apple pies, if you are in America and you are old enough to remember the fried apple pies before they swapped over to the baked ones, which are still pretty dang good. Anyway, they're bringing back the fried apple pies, like next week. For a limited time. So, yeah. Get hype. We are not going to be able to find one anywhere, Brood. Deep fried pie! Hey, they're good. Which is funny because Dad actually posted about that on Facebook. He's trying to decide if it's worth it to try to actually find one. Anyway, Clara winks at you and hands you a fresh apple pie. Now off you go. Yay. Alright, we have done all of the things. We need to go get this party started, I guess. Pet the dog. Cider Town. So dumb. Up through the orchard, and here we are. Yep. All your work is done, and now you've come to feast. My husband is ever so grateful for all you've done for him, and I dare say this will be a night to remember. My dear, Carnivale is about to begin. Behold! Okay. Oh god. This also looks like it could have been from Look Outside. It's the deep blues in all of these that are really getting me. But this guy's face in particular is... Ugh. I keep thinking about that game. And god, it's just so good. And I don't know if I can... I've already watched a full playthrough of it. And oh my god, And it's even been updated since then. Not all of the quests and stuff were done yet. No, we're calling it Loot Outside. No, that's the new canon term for when I need to go shop for some stuff. And yes, Brood points out that this is the not cursed artwork. Coming up the road is a procession of villagers, clad in their finest and with beautiful wreaths of flowers on their head. The simple folk of Fergal gasp in awe as they pass under the flowered arch of the manor's gate. Tastes like no other, sights like no other, flesh like no other, huh? What wonder we shall show you tonight. Anytime anyone starts using the word flesh, run. Nobody says the word flesh unless they are a doctor or a hunter or an artist trying to discuss like flesh tones or whatever. But most people would call those skin tones. So, yeah. I would not say butcher because I imagine butcher would say meat. But possibly butcher, you have to be careful with that. Because as you'll recall, we already encountered at least one butcher in this game. Honestly, even doctor would give me pause. You know what? That's fair. Anyway. The Baroness has moved much closer and you feel her breath on your ear. Okay, welcome to my personal space. Then, raising her voice again, she exclaims in an official tone. I declare that Carnivale has begun! Eat, drink, and revel! I shall retire momentarily and make my final preparations, as a lady must. And I say, bitch, why did you just yell in my ear? Back up off me! Alright. Why did you just yell that? Right in my ear. Mop. Mop. Alright, subquest started. We gotta drink. We gotta eat. And we gotta revel. Alright, let's party. The Baroness and her handmaidens retire into the manor. Your left head spinning as the scents of fine food and sounds of merriment begin to fill the air. The pain and toil of the last weeks begin to fade. All that is left is Carnivale. Begin. Free to save. Alright, well. The table overflows with the treats from Clara's kitchen. Your mouth waters as you stand momentarily paralyzed by the abundance of choice. The urge to partake is almost primal. I'm trying to think of the last time I was, just left, unsupervised near a large table of food like this. I guess my cousin's wedding? Anyway. I think that was just a bunch of veggies and stuff though, so it's like Then you see it, a sublime piece of stuffed pastry, lying there alone. A vibrant platonic ideal, almost beckoning you. Gingerly you pick it up, it's feather light. Wolf it down. Biting into the pastry, its perfect crust yields up the soft crumb flesh with a satisfying crunch. Crumb flesh, huh? Do they have some succulent house meat here, too? Or perhaps the delicacy, the precious hand meat? I saw a post about hand meat yesterday, Brood. The jam-filled interior bursts in your mouth. Apples, sugars, cinnamon, a touch of lemon, ecstasy. Oh, they put that in there too? Rad. This is the best stuffed pastry you've ever had. No wonder it's so good. Alright. Well, the cider's over here. Let us now officially enter Cider Town. The song and laughter echoing throughout the courtyard is a testament to the quality of Ari's cider. You eagerly grab a mug. And drink it alone. What? No, let me drink with my friends, what? The rich flavor of the cider leaves you red-cheeked and lightheaded. You cannot help but laugh, loud and uninhibited. You laugh because there is no evil in the world, or perhaps because there is so much of it, and yet here you stand. Hoo boy! Alright. Can we talk to these people? We can't. Hop, 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 hop. Whee! The kids want more cake. They all want to play. The adults don't speak. Honey cake is the best. That's right. I got you that honey. Alright. The music filling the air is raw and primal. Its beat is the pulse of something vast waiting to be born. Huh? The piper at the gates of dawn. It drives you, carries you. A howl builds inside. You give into it. Dance like no one's watching. I'm kind of sad it doesn't make you at least just, you know, like twirl back and forth or something. You sway and leap and whirl to the mesmerizing beat with all of my armor on. For a moment you are one with something, with everything or nothing. There isn't really a difference. Okay. Stars wheel overhead, and by the time the trance ends, it takes a moment for you to remember where or even when you are. Resplendently attired and with her handmaidens in tow, the Baroness emerges from the manor. The music dies down. Beloved guests, the second act is upon us. My beloved husband asks that you take your places in front of the stage. The time has come for the evening's surprise. Okay, so what do we think is the deal with the Baron? Is he A, gonna be totally fine other than, you know... There's a trapdoor. Look at the trapdoor. So he's gonna be fine, but he just sold everything out to, like, this Cthulhu thing. B, he's dead. and about to be reanimated on stage for us. Or 3. He's already turned into a father-like being. That trapdoor is where the witch hides during the death scene. Stop that. Stop that. You damn Snow White witch gift. Brood uses that in Discord all the time anytime he says anything snarky, and it makes him laugh. Alright, let's go see what the surprise is. And for all our rosy-cheeked little crumplins, there is a special surprise. My lovely ladies and I have prepared a scavenger hunt. There will be whimsy and prizes and sweets. The children clap their pudgy hands as they squeal with joy. Fantastic. It's actually referring to Wizard of Oz this time, but that works too. Oh. Alright, fair. This just reeks of everything terrible, yeah. Well, at least she's maybe sending the children away. Is there one among you with the courage to brave the manor and find the treasure within? Come one, come all. Oh no, they're going into the manor. No, that's not good. You're supposed to go out and away from this. The children stream past the Baroness into the manor while the adults begin to file towards the rows of benches placed in front of the stage. It's time for you to take your place. Alright. We're gonna be saving a lot here. I don't trust this crap. Sorry. Turn that back on. Oh! Ned, I got us some kick-ass suits! Why is Embla not aware of how bad this is going to go? Right? I guess she never took the time to come over here during any of her many time loop trips through here? Or is she just like, yeah, you can't stop it, so enjoy the pastries? Yeah, that's fair. Oh, she did a good job with those canvases there. Wow. The simple folk of Fergal find their place in silence. A sense of reverence appears to have fallen over them. You scan the rows for an empty seat. Yeah, pick your favorite companion. I mean, I want Roland with me because we're gonna have to fight immediately after this. But I could sit by myself. Cat tries to sit down next to me and I just shove her off. No! Seat is for me! Yeah, I kind of want to sit with Roland. We should probably... Yeah, out of the way, you. We should probably sit with Embla. Because she's our childhood friend, but no, we're gonna sit with Roland. Roland's a bro. The hulking man. Oh no, everyone's gonna be pissed that Roland is up front though, because he's so big. The hulking man sits arms crossed and with furrowed brow. Like a misplaced tool, he looks quite out of place in a theater crowd. As you sit next to him, he notices the unspoken question, and with a grunt and the hint of a smile, he growls, "I hate crowds." They can deal. Look around. For the first time, you notice the backdrops. Camilla's hauntingly vibrant scene looks at once familiar, yet subtly alien. For a moment, the cloud wave seems to break upon the shore as the twin suns set. Oh god, 2 suns. Ugh. Roland gasps next to you, no doubt in awe of the artwork's vivid nature. Let's watch the play. Once again, non-cursed. A man dressed in the colorful garb of a traveling theater performer walks onto the stage and the crowd falls utterly silent. Greetings! His voice is high-pitched and overly dramatic, yet oddly captivating. On foreign shores we set our play, where setting suns cast shadows long, where streets no longer touched by day, and halls forgotten but in song. Strange is the night where black stars rise. Yeah, the black stars, huh? We're talking about those? We're talking about those again? Hey, we talked to a skeleton who knew about those. With the flapping of the tattered wings, and strange moons circle through the skies, chased by black and faceless things. Oh, now we're gonna have to play, Out of This World, and I'm gonna be like, oh. An edifice where kings once sat, where maidens pale did once cavort. The charnel? Buh? Charnel house that time begat. A stranger has arrived at court. The strange little man bows deeply and walks off stage. For a long moment all is quiet, yet the crowd sits frozen with anticipation. Then a sharp gasp from one of the onlookers. You crane your neck trying to get a better view, but there's nothing there, or... You see it. A robed and gloved hand dramatically extends onto the stage from between two of the backdrop panels. What? Charnel House is a vault or building where human skeletal remains are stored. Okay. They're often built near churches for depositing bones that are unearthed while digging graves. Rad. Oh, so it's like that house that guy bought. Slowly he emerges, a tall figure gliding more than walking with elegant, almost dance-like motions. The Baron, it must be, whispers one of the audience. Look, whispers another, he wears a mask. The figure glides onto the center of the stage like some strange pantomime. He begins to wordlessly orate with dramatic, exaggerated gestures. Or was it wordless? Weren't there words hidden in the silence? Terrible words, hints of secrets no mortal mind was meant to hold. The unspoken words seep into your mind like a poison. You wince. Please, someone pleads. The time has come for you to unmask. Get on with it! The words sound strange, like an echo older than time, doomed to repeat for all eternity. Yep. Slowly the Baron turns his masked face toward the speaker. The words that follow are the only ones you could later recall. I wear no mask. There it goes. There it goes. Yep. That guy's eyes just melted out. There's some look outside crap. Inhuman howls of terror mixed with the gibbering laughter of the insane. Teeth shattering, clenched jaws, and eyes are torn from sockets. Hair pulled out in great clumps, and loved ones claw each other to death. He exists now only as the afterimage of an eclipse, and then he is gone. Nowhere and everywhere. That dude already lost his eyes. That was quick. Yeah. Like a tide of gnawing eyeless things, madness overwhelms you. You sink to your knees, clawing at your skull in a vain attempt to dislodge the terrible words that have taken place there. Then, like a ray of light, something cuts through the morass? More ass. I know we've seen that word before, and I did the same thing. A hand on your shoulder. You turn and see Roland. You get up. The only way out is through. And that's why we picked Roland. Oh, we get to go inside, but... Oh, there it goes. Alright. We get to fight, the jesters. That's great. Okay, Embla. Let's have you back here. Roland. Okay, Jester's good to go first, so yeah, we can have them surround Roland. None of them look like they're ranged. They look like they've got daggers. But that could swap shortly. Drina will go first. That's right, we saw that word earlier in this game. Area of muddy or boggy ground, or a complicated or confused situation. That's right. put me over here. Cat here. We'll put Drina here so she can maybe get over to Roland and buff him a little bit. Okay. So I can hop over and buff Roland. Let's buff Roland. What do I have here? Many things. Circle of healing. Excuse me. Blessing touch. Cascade. Their strength. Let's get you a little bit further out here, and then, yeah, I guess just take a swing at that first guy. Nice. 31 piercing damage. By swing, I mean shot. That's okay. Well, kind of sucks right now. Yeah. Wait, crap. Actually, can't get in there. Crap. I'm still holding the shift key, by the way. I have not changed pressure or anything. It's just doing that. Stand on the fire. Okay, you're just gonna chill there for a minute, Cat. Roland moves up and hits that guy for 13. Okay, we don't need Drina to be taking all this damage. I'm gonna need Embla to do some stuff here. I wear no mask. People losing their damn minds. Wait, I was just kidding. Put your eyes back in, Jesus. Oh god, what the hell is wrong with you people? Alright, you know what? I should probably work on getting Cat back out and around if we want her to actually do it. No, because if I do that, then I'm going to super crit that guy and be able to move. Yeah, there we go. That guy's over there now, so I wouldn't have to take a disengage. Drina, please. You're not technically engaged with that guy. Yeah, you are. Okay. He was aiming somewhere else. Come on. Okay, well, Drina's surrounded, and that's a problem. Make way for Cat! Drina, how about you heal yourself, hon? Cascade! Oh, no. Back out. Hammer of Light. Roland. Yeah, there we go. Embla, how about you magic missile? And magic missile. And magic missile. Okay, that's pretty good. That guy's down. This guy's down. See, the thing is happening. Cat's not gonna get any action here. Hey, there you go. No, I'm not gonna be able to go hit that. Oh, here we go. Cat gets the finishing blow. 55! Jesus! Couple fine daggers. I mean, yeah, we can loot those. Oh, I thought rolling levels, that was a buff. Well, thank you, thank you. Gate's locked. Oh, now we're... Oh, the children! No! Not the children. That's dire. The scene before you is one of utter insanity. The Baroness presides over it with a look of exhausted contentment on her face. I'm so glad to see you here. The great work is nearly done and I couldn't have done it without you. It's only fitting you should be here at the finale. She produces a long dagger from her sleeve. Put down the dagger. Beyond hope and reason, you see that the children are still alive, albeit paralyzed in some kind of trance. Okay, that's slightly better. Hang on, food. Put your eyes back in. Boy, I picked a great time to put that on screen. And then sit here while I eat. Beyond hope and reason, you see that the children are still alive, albeit paralyzed in some kind of trance. The Baroness begins laughing, but the sound morphs into a wailing cry of sorrow and anger. What's our timestamp here? No, they are mine now. Why shouldn't I have one as well? Every fucking cow in the village can squeeze out one, so why can't I? Oh, good, the Baroness is barren. She screams and lunges for the nearest child. Embla, we're gonna vibe. Why did I leave Embla all the way back there? I just did that because I wanted to have a second to... It's fine. Cat can backstab here. 55 damage. I know the Baroness is behind her, but... The game took my Baroness. Choke! Yeah! Oof. Oh good, they're frenzied. We love that. Gonna get some phalanx here, and we're gonna hashtag blessed. Hashtag blessed. Can you magic missile from back there? You can. Oh my god. That's great. Rolling. Yo! Okay, I'm just gonna move back there. Otherwise I'll be blocking Cat. Cat's busy though. Cat's going to Vein Strike the Baroness here. Yeah, I can have Drina get in on this. Let me see if I can get a cascade after. Oh no, never mind. Cat's almost dead. I'm gonna go ahead and second win myself just because I can. I still think it's wild that you can drink a potion or do second wind or something like that and then you still get your actual attack. I'm so used to that taking up an actual attack. Hammer of Light! Yo! Damn. Get a cat. Hey! 54! There we go. Alright, cat's hurting a little bit. The crit's actually slightly better than the super cursed dagger, but nothing else though. And those are just for money. Alright. Eat the pie! Boo! There was some food item we picked up yesterday that was like, oh, it recovers one health, or like, it recovered some health. And then I was like, well, damn, I didn't know I could just eat food whenever, but it looks like that's not the case. And we'll give you an attunement potion. That's moderate. Look at how little that bar goes up. Okay, we can't do anything about the children. Sitting in silent majesty upon the throne is the desiccated corpse of what must have been the Baron of Fergal. Uh-huh. Alright. Ding, 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 ding. He dead. Tattered yellow robes hang loosely from the body and around the head. A thin crown of ivy has grown. King out of time. No, he was a baron. I'm almost done with this stuff. Though similar, this figure cannot be the one that performed that horrid play. Even as you stand here, the memory of it has begun to fade. Like a dream upon waking, you are left wondering if it even happened at all. But if he's here, who was on the stage? No matter, there's nothing more here for you now, only bones and dust. You turn to leave. For a moment you imagine that you hear the flapping of tattered robes, but then it passes. It must have been the wind. Okay, we can't just keep dismissing that like that. There they are. Yeah. The kids are all scared and want to go home. Yeah. Kids, how about you stay in there? As you leave the grounds of the accursed manor, your head spins and nausea overcomes you. Oh, are we gonna puke again? That may have been the cider. The things you have seen linger in your mind like the after images of some alien sun burned into your eyes. Try as you might, you will neither be able to exercise the memories nor ever make sense of them. Oh. Embla puts her hand on your shoulder. Are you alright? Somewhere, Cat alternates between crying and retching. I don't think I'll be alright ever again. Jesus. Yeah, the kids are actually fine now, which is good. Sorry, I have a cat hair on my face. Ugh. If anyone isn't dead or insane out here, collect your children, please. Hey kids, want some cider? Another Carnivale in the books. Jesus. I suspect none of us ever will. The dragon spreads its poison unto all the things it touches. There is nowhere safe, not even this tiny little village. Okay, I think I got it. Now more than ever, I'm certain that the only way forward is to the very heart of darkness. To Gradla and the Black Priory. Embla helps you up. Indeed, it would seem there's no going back. But we leveled, let's go! Real glad I just used all those attunement potions! God damn it! Level 17! The person you were when you began this journey is now nothing but a distant memory. You are irrevocably changed, and no matter what comes next, you will never be who you once were. Okay. At least the food was good, that's right. And we will get your arrow stuff all the way up here. We're maxed out on sword here. Got medium armor maxed. We'll get smashing charge. Drina! Corporeal restoration would probably be really good. like for her to have more attunement available, though. We got potions for that, it's fine. Alright. Well, that was horrible, but honestly not as horrible as I thought it was gonna be, so... You guys are just... My head hurts, what happened? Thank the gold and the children are safe. Don't really sleep anymore. Okay, well... Let's go check on our buddy down here. Oh, right, that's right. He bolted after he gave us the bee smoker. The dog's okay. You guys are okay. Potion of Bless. Ooh. We'll just buy some of those, lesser attunements there. And yeah, these guys are totally fine. They weren't at the thing, so... Damage is 3 to 10. That's pretty good. But I lose so much crit and accuracy. +1 base damage. What else we got? Eggs and bacon, mashed potatoes, stone skin. Okay, we already did that. Just give you those. Up a little space here. Can't get in that way. Do I need to rest? I don't think I do. Well, our work here is done. Let me save. So we need to go find another shrine somewhere. Let's see what's going on the ship here. Zara expertly mans the helm while keeping a steady eye on the horizon. She appears to revel in the fact that she's back at sea, and as she sees you, she lets out a howl of joy. She doesn't look like she's very excited. She looks kind of worried. By all the blind maidens, it's good to feel the wind on my face again. This is the good life, no? Wind's behind and adventure in front. Alright, we're getting all piratey. In the meantime, I had some questions. I need to see the captain. I need to rest. Is there any place to cook my food? I don't need to... You have wares to trade, eh? What do you got? Oh, you've got some shiny things. Ooh, how does, oh, the crit goes down, but oh my god, how much do you want for that? Oh, that's very doable. Get a new bow, buddy. There we go. Alright, and then we can... It's slightly better than what she's got. You want a dagger? Let's give you a dagger. Get rid of that. Serpent Ring of Athletics. Ooh. Topaz Ring of Toughness. Crowbar. I don't think he's really got too much else for us. Make sure everybody's actually got some decent armor before I get rid of that. It does have one more soak than Cat's current mail, but I don't want her to take that encumbrance debuff. So yeah, we'll go ahead and sell this. That drops a lot of weight. That stuff was heavy. Whoop. Sorry. Who keeps turning off our fires? Okay, we can make a lot of food here. Should have had Cat make those. That's my bad. Vegetable soup for days. We have 35 vegetable soup in it. We are carrying 17.5 pounds of soup on us right now. Okay? That is so much soup. Our weight went up. I should not have done all that. The weight is actually greater than the sum of its parts. I guess it's all that seawater we had to add. But at least we don't have to put any salt in there, right? There's a bed. Alchemist tools. It's so much soup! Laura, how does the maiden treat you? Okay. Turn it into that soup jerky. Wanted to take the wheel. There. We'll save after we did that. Okay, so where are the rest of the, oh, there's also the Tower of Ash. Island of Errol. North of Idra, okay. Agility. It's just one of the small aisles, but we should see the shrine somewhere, so. And that one's actually on Gradla, so. Doesn't seem like we need to spend much time out there. It's not even anything. Back in the ship. What is that? No. How do I get in there? There's just mountains all the way around. Unless... Okay, I do have to go from this side. Huh. I'm not allowed in there, which I guess makes sense. Reaver raiding party! Yeah, okay. Let's see what old Jim Bob wants. Jim Bob wants to throw down and he's about to have a bad time. I'm gonna charge at that guy. Well, maybe not. Put cat over here and then I'll charge up at him. Yeah, this is fine. Oh! I did not see the two lightning guys are here. As I immediately do not focus the lightning guys. Bless. Magic missile. Magic missile. Dog's down. Magic missile. Okay, that was pretty good. We do need Lightning McGee to go down here. Get that one. Oh god, what do I do here? I'm gonna stay here and heal myself. Engage. Alright, and then we're just going to magic missile the hell out of you. Okay. Lightning Boy is down. You're down. Just going rolling. There we go. That tree in front is just really throwing me off here. I don't quite have enough movement to get over to that guy with the arrows, so we're just gonna work on, here, let's just do this. Archer fight! Roland could use a little healing. He's also poisoned, I probably could have just done that. Ah well. Damn it. Stop using poison arrows. You suck. Okay. That's fine. I don't want to cure his poison because then he's just gonna get poisoned again on the next turn, so we're just gonna bless him. And we'll heal him a little bit. God, that did like nothing. Okay, cool. So yeah, she gets to cascade a whole bunch, which is great, except then her attunement is just gone. And that's why we give her some little weapons that she's not trained on at all. That cat hair's back. Ah. Alright, Drina, I need you to be cool. Hammer of light. Oh, it's hammer time. And, yeah, we're just gonna... There, put you back on the bow here. There, she did a little damage. She's alright. Yo, 49. If Roland doesn't take this guy out, I want Cat to get in there. There we go. Did not say we still had a guy up. I was like, what? We're not done? Drina, you just hang out. Oh, you got not today. Alright, well. Cat says yes today. And 50. Yo, that just leveled us. We'll get that arrow back. I'm not gonna take the chainmail. We have so much gold. Okay. Hella level up here. Let's go. Increase max cascade. We need to get your stuff back. There, that's maxed out. Roland. Smashing charge. And let's get you some heavy armor levels, even though I don't think we're going to get you into heavy armor by the end of the game, but if we find some, that won't be a detriment. That's right, we wanted to give her some more damage, didn't we? Oh, crit resistance is nice. Best defense is more offense. Let's go. A lone tower pierces the skies as it rises above you. From some unseen aperture in the cliffs upon which it stands, the wind carries a cloud of fine gray ash. Bitter and unwelcome, the residue sticks in your mouth and eyes. Gross. Well, we're here now. the bottom. Okay, I need to stop picking stuff up. We're not going to use it, it's just taking up space. Because once I pick it up, I'm not just gonna drop it, because what if we need to make a bunch of things? Then we'll make a bunch of things that I also won't be using. I say as I continue picking stuff up because I have some kind of sickness. Yo, there's snakes. Alright. You go in the back here. Roland gets to go first. Hell yes. Roland's up here. I will. No. I am over here. We will have you, you guys kind of in the back here. And then there's Cat. We'll put Cat here. Trina can be over here. Roland's gonna need a little backup, I think. Ugh! Well, right now she's gonna chill. Ugh! And yeah, I'm not gonna. Alright. Oh no, the snakes have been alerted. Get him, Roland. We're gonna do that. $55. Oh, she crit 17! Look at you, Embla. You don't even know how to use a bow. You're doing great, honey. Well, that one's dead. Get him, Roland. Just have Drina move up. Oh, there's some crap in the way. Alright. Real glad we went and surrounded that. That's fine. You can't move past those bodies. Or that bush, apparently. I don't know where Cat's going. There she goes. Cat's like, nah, I'm out. We got arrows back from that. Let's go. 69 gold. Nice. 3 rations. Nice. Up. I'm not picking them up. Alright, we found the entrance to the tower, but let's just scope things out real quick. Alright. We're saving a whole bunch. Hello? Your mind reels as you look around the lush interior of the tower. Colorful, fragrant flowers abound, and exotic songbirds sing in every bush. Stranger still, the tower's interior is somehow much larger than its exterior seems to allow. Yay! Impossible space! Cat looks around in awe. This place is impossible. I wonder what hands could have shaped such beauty. You know it's some horrible, evil magic. Come on. No doubt this is the work of some magus, yes? Let's not be blinded by the splendor. Ivan muses as he carefully prods at one of the orchids with his weapon. Very good. I know, we keep finding all this nice, pleasant stuff here. What the hell is that? What? Ultra flowers! Again, I don't need them, and I have woken up these slimes. That's fine. Move me up, move you up, and then I don't know what this is. We'll have to check that out in a little bit. Cat's not gonna be able to do anything, so Cat can just... There. Have Cat start making her way over. Keep forgetting she has one more movement. Hashtag blessed. I don't have anything else to do. Oh good, there are more slimes. Let's have you guys work on these ones that are further out here. And I'll just smack and smack. Or did you just get that notification? There we go. I know it's resistant to piercing, but... Reach target. Lesser poison. We love it. Stop being poisoned. Circle of healing. Oh, well. Let's give you bear strength. I do like that they can support Cat from back there. So nice having actual ranged enemies, characters. He's gonna walk up if he... Okay. Okay, now he did it. Okay, that's actually good. Not good for my turn, though. It's not a huge deal. I just don't like making fights last any longer than they have to. There we go. Alright. Now you have a debuff. Got him, Roland. Okay. Like, Roland's gonna die if we don't kill this thing right now. Alright, there we go. So let's do a little bit of healing and item usage then, cause dang. Well, I was gonna try to use some of those in case hang on. Let's see what this thing is. It's a reflecting pool. The strange pool ahead of you is filled with a silvery fluid that looks like liquid metal. Mercury, perhaps? It just has a pool of mercury. It seems incredibly dangerous. I really do want to heal a whole bunch. Ugh. Oh, I should have had Roland doing, What's it? Second wind. Can I do that outside of combat? I cannot. Dangerously cool looking. Yeah, that's right. Give Roland enough to survive here. I can have one too. But yeah, we need to get her some more attunement. We went up, but okay, I guess the stairs curved around. This is nice. Oh, we got a spiral staircase. We got a hookah. We got all kinds of stuff here. What is this? What? Okay. That's ornate. There's a big bed here. We could all get in that and rest. Guys. There's an- okay, yeah, I can rest in that one because I just used all of that crap. I knew that was gonna happen. I knew it. Whatever, it's fine. They're just items. Ooh, apple pies were 17. Let's go. And do we have anything worth 4? You get 1 carrot and 1 baked potato. Alright, we're all gonna rest. I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick. BRB. Alright. See, I was thinking, like, it would be real nice if there was a bed here so we could all rest, and then I was like, no, they wouldn't do that. This is the tower. They're gonna want you to rest on the ship. Oh well. Nope, up the spiral staircase we go. You emerge into what appears to be an observatory of sorts. Astronomical glyphs cover the floor, and in the center of the room stands what appears to be a huge telescope. Strangely, though, there does not appear to be any form of aperture in the roof that would allow it to observe the sky. Guys, you left the lens cap on. 4 robed figures huddled together under the strange construct like frightened animals. Come out so I can see you. Once again. No, I'm not gonna say it. That's a big spoiler. Kind of. Slowly, the 4 figures creep forwards into the half-light, and to your astonishment, you see that all 4 have identical faces. Indeed, they all appear to be identical to the strange man you met on Idra. You come for Master, one of the men states, rather than asks with a serene smile on his face. What in the Magi's loins is going on here? Cat blurts out as she stares in fascinated awe at the quadruplets. What is going on here? Oh. Oh, Lord. The one who is currently in transit, or, yes, of course. It could go either way with him, honestly. He's happy you're helping him out, though. We are apprentices of Calipero the Tempestuous. That's a name. One of the others answers with a smile. But our master, if miffing, lisps an apprentice toothlessly, as one of the 4 men begin to whimper. Oh. Though all 4 men are identical, they all seem to be afflicted by varying degrees of the strange decomposition that you observed on their brother on Idra. Missing? Explain. Master has gone down below to his work, but he has not returned. Something is wrong. Danger! Danger! Like frightened animals, the 4 apprentices fret anxiously about. Down below, one of them whispers, "We're not allowed to go there. Not until we ascend. But you can go even without ascending." What? As one of the 4 apprentices' moronic smiles return, and they all nod in agreement. Yes, you go now! Huh? How would I even get there? One of the men pushes a small silver flute into your hands. Show me Picard's flute! This is the key. Blow it and the Mercury Lake will open for you. It's where we go to ascend, but we're not allowed there without him, so you must go instead. What do you mean you're not allowed down there without him? You know he's down there. You would not be without him because he is down there. Embla looks at the flute with fascination. He must mean the Mercury Lake down on the ground floor. Oh, yeah, you're right. I was confusing it with the other Mercury Lake we've seen. The affairs of the Magi indeed. I wonder what knowledge a man such as this Calipero could be holding in his secret halls, she muses. Keep his knowledge for yourself, Emblem. I'd be happier with a fistful of diamonds, Cat chimes in. I could try to get some answers. I don't care. Yes, Master is still missing. Go down below now. The apprentices again begin to whimper in terror like caged animals. Okay. Here they are down here, by the way. nice, the game just saved. Alright. Show me Picard's flute. This item cannot be used like this. Oh, right, I forgot. I have to interact with it. Play the flute! Oh, we can't even get the single little flute chime? Come on. A single clear note rings out, and for a moment the chirping of exotic birds dies down. Somewhere a metallic clang sounds, and then the mercury begins to circle some unseen drain. Slowly but surely, steps come into view. With a final gurgle, the last of the liquid is drained away, and at the end of the descending stairways, a door can now be seen. The down below awaits. Alright. Nobody touch anything. There's still mercury all over the place. I was expecting that to just open. We're gonna get zapped to all hell, aren't we? What the... What? In the middle of this room stands a large golden sarcophagus-like chest that is richly engraved with complex arcane-looking symbols. I wanted to just look at it, but I see we've just ripped it open. Carved in beautiful letters on a lid of the sarcophagus is the following: For thy service to thy lord, ascension is thy sweet reward. Open it, or lore +5, examine the decorations. None of us have any. Embla's got lore! Embla has a lore score of 13. That's right, she knows all the things. At first glance, the symbols carved into the sarcophagus appear to be magical in nature. This, however, is only at first glance. Okay. Further examination reveals that they are nothing but purely decorative patterns of no arcane significance. In fact, you feel certain that the gold leaf covering the structure is fake as well. Open it. The lid of the sarcophagus slides open with surprising ease, revealing an interior molded to the form of a human form. Okay. All along the interior walls, more of the strange-looking sigils are carved, giving the sarcophagus the appearance of being some sort of machine. Who's got crafting? Oh my god, Embla's crafting score! Okay, Cat, you're not making anything anymore ever. Pressing down on the bottom of the interior, it appears to give ever so slightly, almost as if it was hinged in some way. Taking a step back, you scan the area around the sarcophagus, only to spot a stone tile that is polished almost smooth by years of wear. No doubt this is a switch of some sort. Yeah, sure, press it. Carefully pressing down on the switch with your foot, the effect is immediate. The false bottom of the sarcophagus swings to one side, opening up a shaft below. As soon as it does, scorching jets of flame roar up the shaft. Had someone been laying in the sarcophagus, they would have been totally and utterly incinerated. Reduces to ash in an instant. I think that's supposed to be a D. Typos are getting a little bit more frequent here. We're getting toward the end of the game. Drina's eyes go wide with shock. Is this how those apprentices are repaid for their servitude? He uses them and then disposes of them like leprous corpses when they can serve no more? What monster could do such a thing? Titties. Whoa! Naked men. A handful of naked forms flail about the room, attacking with their bare hands the strange machines that fill it. Their eyes are wild and staring, and they drool as they bleat forth their nonverbal cries of fear and rage. Suddenly they spot you, and as one they freeze in place with a mask of terror on their face. Look at these machines. This is where he creates these poor creatures? Yikes. His titty. Who's that behind him? He is called Titty. They must have escaped when their master somehow failed to attend to them. Born into a world comprised solely of this subterranean nightmare, Embla looks around in wonder. What that means, they're like children? Cat adds. Diplomacy versus 11. Go get out of here. Emblem must roll a 6, I think. Okay, Drina's also good. Yeah, Emblood, get him. Alright, there we go. We rolled a 10. Wild-eyed and confused, the pathetic creatures first hesitate, and then, in a sudden burst of mad energy, bolt towards the exit to the overworld. Ah, what chance do they stand out there? Better we had put them to the sword and saved them the misery, Roland scoffs. He's kinda got a point, but I mean, somebody will find them and help them, hopefully. Yeah, there's another door down there, but as you walk past the statue in the corridor, a voice suddenly rings out from it, sharp and terrible like two metal bars being clanged together. It seems to resonate in your very bones. I got more cat hair on me. I gotta stop putting my face in the cat. She was curled up on the towel on the table again, and I had to go get her. Interloper, you stand in the halls of Calipero the Tempestuous. Serve me well, and I shall forgive you your transgression. Are you inside the statue? Let's go with what's going on here. I cast my voice into your mind from my summoning chamber, deep beneath your feet. I have become detained there, and it shall be your privilege to render your assistance in freeing me. Uh-huh. How'd you end up so detained? Through certain rites, I was calling up that which lies beyond. What came through, however, was not what I expected. It tried to overpower me, but I was faster. You got us! She's so soft! And she's got little purrs. God, she was trilling at me so much this morning. It was so cute. So happy. By my immense willpower alone, I am keeping my foe at bay. I can hold him for a long time, but not forever. What can I do? The voice sounds strained now. I need salts of Elthanir. Sure. It can be created in my laboratory. You just need 3 ingredients. Find... The voice cuts out. Find what? You're supposed to say over when you end your message. Over. Just craft the salts of Elthanir and bring them to the summoning chamber below. Hurry. Cannot hold... What do you make of it, Embla? I've not heard of these salts of Elthanir before. If we find his laboratory, perhaps we can find a recipe of sorts? Nonetheless, I say we press on and do what we can to aid this man. As I've said before, Amagus is not an ally to scoff at. Okay. Well, there's a book in here. If I know my supernatural Cthulhu crap games, I need to save before I try to read this book. Alright, it's time to delete everything that is not from today. There are already so many from today. Let's see, we got a bookshelf, magic missile, aura of silence, mark of heroism, mark of lethargy, mark of illumination. Good place to get some spell books. Summon giant insect! Ah! I didn't give any earth magic to Embla. And we're not giving any nature magic to Ivan, so gonna have to leave that for now. Let's see what this is. I see book. The large book appears to be a collection of different obscure alchemical recipes. through it, you eventually find the entry for salts of Elthanir. Read the recipe. No, my eyeballs. If we do actually get this guy as an ally, I don't know if I want to use him, because... I don't know. I don't know, it seems really, really late in the game to be getting another character, because it is. Summoning forth that which dwells beyond is one of the most dangerous tasks that a Magus can undertake. What comes through may not always be what was intended. Yeah. The salts of Elthanir must always be kept at hand when attempting such rituals. It's antithetical to that which has been called forth. Strewing it in a circle around the summoning focus combines the outsider. Casting the salts upon the outsider utterly unmakes it. The recipe. The salts are difficult to create and may only be crafted in a protoplasmic catalyzer. 3 ingredients must be used and added in this precise order. First, add silver salt. Second, add salamander's horn. Finally, add the lotus petals. Okay. Where are we going? What is this? Ooh! Where are you? Shades! Oh, cute! Oh, they're immune to pretty much everything. Great. They're immune to non-magical damage. Oh no. Okay, well, this is the bane of all of my RPG experience here. Oh no, they're fine. They still take damage. Why did it lie to me? I guess it's not like true immunity. Look at this guy, he's just chilling. Anyway, magic missile. Immune, non-magical. Then why did Cat... How... What? How's Cat doing damage then? And yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do anything, so I'll just chill. Arrows aren't magic. Not the ones I'm using anyway. Alright, Roland, go get that thing's aggro. Yes. Okay. Magic missile for the win. And nobody really took any damage. Hey, there's some lotus. Yep, okay, we've got lotus petals, good. We did need to come over here and explore some more. This is a children's room. can rest here. We don't need to rest here. I'm gonna save after, pretty much every combat, I think, because I don't want to come across some crap and then have to do a whole nother fight. Hello. There we go. We got some big, stupid jellyfish. Medusa jelly. Level 16 Resolute Beast. Ooze, electric. Ah, crap. Ah, crap. Alright. But then the oozes are fine. They're just acid. Ah, crap. Okay, we'll put me up here. We'll put Roland up here. Nope. You think that by now I would be able to control these guys correctly? Nope. Yeah, we'll do that. Rena gets to go first. Yeah, sure. Hit it. Back that jelly. Yeah, well, magic missile. You get to Hella Cascade. Nice. Let's work on the electric guys, perhaps. He gets to go again. Okay. Smack. Roland finally gets to go. Work on the small guy first. Do I want Drina to get up there in that? Sure, why not? Oh my god, Drina's dead! Yo, Cat's almost dead. Crap. Work on the electric jelly, I think. I would love to use any of these fire attacks, but the problem is... Oh, I can summon a Magmite. That might be fun. Yeah, problem is most of these are AoE things, and that's not a good idea. Our current arrangement. What's up with games making jellyfish electric? Let's do a circle of healing here. Oh good, Cat's done. Let's work on that one still. There we go. We'll work on that one. Summon Magnemite. No! So close. Okay, I need to have Roland second wind here. Cat also needs to not be dying. I mean, I feel like they're gonna be hitting Cat no matter what, so we may as well have her do some damage. Yeah, this one's more hurt. Try to get that one down first. And And we are almost out of magic juice here. Stop cascading. Alright, yeah, we are out of magic juice. And I'm just swinging at the slime and missing terribly. Alright, let's have you second wind. Get some of that bit back. How jellyfish sting got interpreted as an electric sting and it just stuck. Yeah, I guess. Oh, there goes Cat. You should have been healing her this whole time. Oh well. Damn these slimes! I keep cutting them with my sword and they just don't stop. I'm gonna heal Cat again. Cat's stunned. Okay, that jellyfish is almost dead. We just need one more good hit on it. Roland. Okay, interesting. That takes up his second slot if I don't use it initially. There. That jellyfish is down. Cat's still mostly alive. You're gonna work on the other electric jelly. And so are you. I'm gonna continue slashing at this gelatinous blob here. Alright, that one's down. You're gonna continue to support Cat here. That's done. Alright, jelly down. Working on next jelly. Smack it. There, now it's totally surrounded. Please don't kill Roland or Cat. Stop being stunned, Cat. It's just a jellyfish. Big, stupid jellyfish. Kill it, Roland. Alright, there we go. That was an ordeal. We should probably go rest. We got some arrows back though, and was that... Did we get chitin from that? There's no way. No, chitin is this one. We got protoplasma. Okay. Acid resistance! Yes! Hey. There's cider here. Protoplasma. Tusk. Thought that was a small banana. Silver salt! And some more stuff. Quick, everyone pee on each other and make yourselves immune to the jellyfish stings. Spotted something. Yeah, there's a secret door. I want to go back and sleep. Hey dude, we're gonna nap real quick, okay? This isn't Cider Town. That's right. We never went down here either. Hang on. Did anybody not have boots? Mina wants some boots. Ivan wants boots. Cat wants boots. Okay, we need 4 pairs of boots here. That's soak 1. That's soak 0. Alright. Okay. Boots for you. Boots for you. Boots for you. Alright, cool. And a bunch of robes. For nothing. Okay, cool. Anyway, let's go rest. Okay, we have hella food. Let's go. 3 mushroom omelets for 42. There we go. You can rest. Yeah, I would love to go back to sleep myself, but it's too much stuff to do today. Okay. Hello. Ah, let me out. Been this way, have we? Oh! A large drain is set into the floor, though you cannot tell where the chute beyond leads. You could easily fit in should you dare. No, we're not gonna do that yet. What the? It's the protoplasmic catalyzer. Okay, cool. Glad we found that. Oh, okay. This is just where we were. So we still need to get the something. We're missing one thing. We got the lotus stuff, we got the silver salt. And then we need... Salamander's horn. Okay. Well, do I need to actually go down there and fight some salamanders, or are they gonna be up here on the top floor? What the hell is this? Strange creatures seemingly composed of fire and molten lava stand around a large arcane machine of some sort. They appear to be swaying, and you almost get the impression they're drawing energy from the machine, almost as if feeding upon it. The creature suddenly appears to notice you. One by one they turn to face you. It seems they're protective of their food source. Machine A. So we have some potions of fire resistance. Maybe we should use them. We're gonna keep you guys in back. Okay, let's see how this goes. And they are on fire. Okay, well. That's gonna be a problem. We're just gonna roll with that for now. Oh, I'm not allowed to attack this. I have to actually fight them. Okay. I figured this was a hey, you need to attack their source kind of fight, but never mind. Okay. I mean... Adrena. Yo. I mean, I'm not gonna use any of her fire attacks, because... I should have moved him out of the way a little bit. Nobody's hurting yet, so... I'm gonna move, Adrena here. And then I'll miss like a champ. And we'll just magic missile all day. Real glad I gave her that. That is working out nicely. I am hurting a little bit. I'll do a minor lay on hands. Cascade! Gonna chill. And then I will do second wind. And then miss. Go. Rolling. Rolling! Alright. Adrena, just hang out. Keep giving me dodge. Appreciate it. Cat did not want to backstab that lava. Minor lay on hands is like doing hover hands in a picture. I'm actually... Oh, she's almost out of arrows. Bummer. Granted, they're poor arrows. Okay. That's a lot of XP. Let's go. There, we got some stuff back. Rad. The strange machine appears to hum with latent energy. Appears to have been damaged by the strange fire creatures that occupied the room, but you think you could probably reactivate it through some trial and error. Yeah, we're probably gonna need that to power up the, thingy. Ah, jeez. Alright. Reactivate it. Oh, okay. The droning hum coming from the machine rises in pitch, and a subtle vibration can be felt through the floor now. You believe you've reactivated this device, though to what, you're not certain. What end, you're not certain. Okay, I thought I was gonna actually have to do some trial and error, but never mind. Okay, so yeah. Oh, there's power flowing through those. Maybe. Not these, though. Can't interact with these. And what, down here there was just clothes? Yeah, clothes for all the naked guys. We should have tried to clothe the naked guys before we just let them run off, but... We can climb down into the sewers and see if, I need a 6, 11, I think mine is the best. Yeah. No, Roland's is 3. There we go. Bracing your back against the wall of the chute, you make a controlled descent until the chute emerges into a larger natural cavern. A short drop remains, but as the floor below is covered with water, you take the chance and successfully drop into the chamber. Okay. What are you? There's an ooze, okay. And there's another one down there. Oh, there's many. So I'm really hoping we need to get the salamander things, and it doesn't look like there's a way we can come back up, though. I was hoping there was like a chamber or something down here where we can be like, oh yeah, there's the guy, and then come back up and do the thing. We'll check it out after this fight, but we're probably gonna have to reload here. These guys, they're just dancing. We'll put Drina up front here. Smack. Smack. Cat. Smack. 1, 2, 3. Smack. You chill. Smack. I mean, nobody seems to be too bothered by the acid, so I do have acid resistance potions. They seem to be doing more or less okay. Trina's mostly here to take aggro away from our archers. Okay, now the acid is hurting a little bit. Oh, it was just poison. That's fine. Alright, problem is now I can't get up there without entering combat with Drina, so I should have had those guys move. I was just excited to get to fire. Forgot about second wind again. Okay. Oh yeah, now they're getting in on Drina. Yep, yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. I guess we will just go ahead and hammer of light this slime creature. We don't appear to be doing too much damage to these guys, and that's kind of frightening. I know they're resistant to all of our stuff here, but still. No, we're not doing that. Unless that only... you know what? We're probably gonna reset anyway. I don't remember if miasma affects everyone or if it's just the enemies. If I remember right, I think that was enemies only, because I specifically chose that one for that reason. Out of ammo! Ah, crap. Well. We'll just do this then. How much faster that goes. God. guys are immune to, yeah, okay. Oh, too far. Moving back. Alright, you get you a little knife. Eh. She's doing just as much damage as the rest of us. Yeah, Cat and I have been chopping away at this guy. We're not even through his vitality bar. So yeah, magic is definitely the key with these guys. That's not great. So yeah, I probably just missed the door up there somewhere, because... this is taking way too long. Oh my God. Can't wait to come down here in a little bit and have to do this again. God, it's still alive. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and... what was the save time? 112. Yeah, let's... Okay, give me 1 second. Let me run to the bathroom real quick. And then we'll figure out where those salamander horns are. Okay, yeah, so we've got that to look forward to later. Yep, it's just a place to rest. Make sure this isn't something we already have on us. Rock crawlers. Silver salt. Lotus petals. Cruel fang. Tusk. Yep, doesn't look like we have it. Yeah, I imagine we would have to... Ah, there. I forgot about that. I see these stairs down. Lower dungeon. Oh, okay. There we go. Okay. What happens if we come over here and just ignore all that crap? Well, we've got some different slimes. Flesh ooze. Beekeepers down here. Cat. It's so hard to select the guys like this. Roll and smash. Karina, chill. Yeah, you just shoot some arrows at him. Why not? You leave the beekeeper alone. He did eventually help us, I suppose. Should have had her hide. Hang out there, and we'll get you here, I guess. How big is Fireball? Yeah, we can do that. Not bad. Oh, Jesus God. Hi, Galaxy. That's a lot of text. Nice trip. We celebrated my birthday, ordered and installed. Installed is correct, yeah. New linoleum floor for the kitchen. Nice. Today, Dad and I went to our country house and did some yard work, repaired the fence again. Yeah. You gotta do the Stardew hack. You just gotta replace your fence with lightning rods. That's how it works in real life, right? Some dry wood for our house furnace, stove, oven. Brick construction to heat the house. Don't remember the proper word for that. I would say furnace, yeah. I would with our new electric handsaw. Love the thing. It trivializes all wood-related tasks. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, that certainly beats doing it the old-fashioned way. A single trip goes by without some work. It's just how it is. Yeah. It do be like that, don't it? Oh, we're okay. Just busy. I'm tired. I'm glad you had a fun and productive trip. We're gonna have to do some yard work this weekend too. Unfortunately, the backyard is now a bit of a jungle, so... But the nice thing is we've been getting a lot of rain, so I haven't had to actually go out and water the garden manually. Of course, that means I'm gonna have some maintenance to do when we get out there to mow. This is just a dead end. I did not need to come down here. We might reload. Speaking of Stardew, I downloaded it on my phone to play on the train. It's been a blast. Oh, nice! Yeah, where's the mobile version? Because I've been tempted, but then I was like, no, I don't know. Thinking about mowing tomorrow since Saturday's busy. Okay, yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Yeah, if we can, I don't know, before or after stream. Root is off tomorrow. So, we were thinking of doing a little co-op stream. No jam, of course. I'm gonna go ahead and reload that, actually. Okay, I love that it saved right there. That's actually really nice. So we went down and to the right. Of course, of course. You've gotta go, Okay, and this is where we were. Alright. Okay. Before? Okay. That's good. I can make us a big breakfast, and then we will do yard work, and then we will stream. Then we will eat some more. Okay, we have unlocked all of this, and now we have to fight these guys. Ugh. Not you. Put Roland down here and Cat right here for support. And then you two in the back. There we go. Solid. I just hate playing on mobile. Playing Stardew beats being bored on the train. There you go. Surely I can't actually hit this with the walls in the way. Yes, I can. Okay. Well, she can't, but it's because she sucks. Oh, it's an ice salamander. I was like, was that blizzard? What? Oh, and that's a debuff. What do we have here? Weakened. Great. Yeah, well, we're just gonna go ahead and, move. Second wind. And get a hit. Oh, nice. Let's crit that thing. I'm gonna try to stay out of the range of any of that, so... Actually, let me hop up. Hashtag blessed. And then let me move out. Okay. Let's do Vein Strike. It's bleeding! And I want to wait for these guys to come up on us, so I'm just gonna wait. Fearful! Come on! It's not like we've never seen zombies before. Add to the previous comment, I'm a bit puzzled about the version of mobile Stardew, because it has the beach farm, at the same time it lacks some features I thought were added pretty early on. Like Profession Mastery that have with pet likes and some other minuscule stuff. The Profession Mastery was added... I think a little bit after the beach farm. I do know that the mobile version is lagging behind the PC versions a bit, and that he's been working on that. So I think it's well, obviously if that stuff is missing, it's just behind whatever version that was. Oh my god, please hit the ice salamander. I'm just gonna come up here and work on these zombies. And Well, it puts me at a disadvantage, but... You guys ever beaten Junimo Kart? God, no. God, no. Yeah, that was one of the really funny things at the Stardew concert we went to, because they played the song and then showed somebody actually completing it. And everyone was like, no! What? I don't want to overextend here, so Roland's just gonna defend. We're gonna add some dodge. And let's actually give Cat a little touch up here. Alright, Cat, you want a Vein Strike? They're immune to bleeding. Alright. Well, let's just go back to hitting them like normal then. Yeah, I attempted Junimo Kart like maybe 2 or 3 times. Never again. Let's work on this one back here, actually. Like, nope, screw that. Actually, we're gonna have you come up. And smack! I'm gonna keep that dodge on Cat, so you're gonna stay there. And we're just gonna chop this zombie down. Immune to crits, because of course they are. Yeah, let's work on that one. 17! And this is your last arrow. Sure. Go ahead and second wind. Let's keep ourselves good here. Defend. Let's use our regular attacks here. Because they are immune to all of the fun stuff. Alright, Roland is about to get surrounded here, so we need to... There we go. You don't have any arrows, so you're just gonna chill. You have no arrows and very little magic left. Roland, do your thing. Move you up here. And let's, hashtag bless you. Cascade! And, Bear Strike. There we go. I'm actually gonna have Cat move up here to support Roland. I remember trying it 2 years ago, only remembered that I dropped it abruptly, which puzzled me now. The puzzlement quickly disappeared when I tried it again. Yeah! Oh man, this game's great! Why did I— Oh. Okay, this is quickly turning into a situation. We've got a bunch of guys up here. He's up here dealing with this one. Let's get that one out of the way. Let's do a fireball about... Yeah. Cascade! Cool, I don't have any magic though. Moderate attunement tonic, which gives her barely any back. Sucks. That's fine. We hit these guys anyway. Well. There. Now we can give them both dodge. And we will, heal Cat a little bit. There we go. Alright, Cat, do some damage. You did do some. Everybody's fearful. But with Drina in that position, she can give the phalanx bonus to both Roland and Cat, so that's nice. Oh god, they're closing in on us. I'm gonna switch targets here. Let's work on that one. 20 piercing damage. You've got a little bit of magic back. We can do another fireball. Yeah. Cascade. Can we do it again? No we can't. Alright, magic missile. Can't see what that one's health is, so we'll just do that. Okay, now she's actually out of magic, so she's just gonna chill. Unless we can have her drink another tonic, but... I wish it would show me how many I have of these. I think that may have been my last one. Which sucks. Okay, that's good. Yeah, Drina, you keep helping Cat out there. Mac. Oh, I should have second-winded. Crap. Okay, it's not a huge deal right now. Yep, I'm moved up. And yeah, Cat's surrounded now, which is what I was trying. No, she's not fully surrounded. That's good though, this one's almost dead. That's what we wanted. Okay. They just give you a potion. Let's magic missile. Let's just finish that one off, because I need to get me back in the fight here. There we go. I'm not sure why the game is lagging now. That's kind of alarming. Something must be updating here. And yeah, do some actual damage. There you go. Alright, now that guy's surrounded. We got a big debuff there. Game's turned out surprisingly long. Yeah. I thought we were gonna finish it up yesterday, but I've been doing side quests and stuff, so if you don't go and try to do all the side quests like we're doing, then, you know, it goes by pretty quickly. Words. Ugh. But I figured if we're gonna play the game, we're gonna play the game. So yeah, we are near the end, but I keep finding more stuff to do, so... Oh my god, the thing's got one left. I actually have enough for a, minor not lay on hands, magic missile. Cascade! You don't have any more powers. Sit down. I'm not giving you any more potions. Also, some of these fights are damn long, because everything's immune to everything I've got. I can come up this way. Yo! There you go. It's a little tedious, yeah. Alright, we've done it. That's a nice chunk of XP. We got a scale, Cruel Fang, Salamander's Horn. That is what we needed. Hell yeah. Okay. And we don't need any of that crap that's down there, so we're not even gonna go and mess with that. We're just not. And then I am going to... I'm gonna go rest again. Because, yeah, we have one more moderate attunement potion, 5 small ones, which isn't worth anything. And yeah, Embla keeps running out of attunement because she's a powerhouse and cascades like 5 times in a row, which is fantastic, but... yeah, we found the girl we were looking for, by the way. It's her. She's great, but, she runs through her magic juice very, very quickly. Farmer's omelet. Meat skewer, meat skewer. Meat skewer. Yeah, that's fine. You can rest. She looks very determined. Yeah, she's seen some stuff. We've got some kind of Cthulhu magic time loop stuff happening with her, so she's like, oh man, every time you show up to be the hero, and maybe this time it'll be different, and it's just, okay. We had a massive lore dump yesterday. And oh my god. Okay, so what, Silver Salt, Salamander's Horn, and then Lotus. Okay. Game did just save at our rest here. Alright, let's craft them. Okay, I didn't actually have to do them in order. I wondered if it was just gonna do that. Taking great care to place the ingredients into the catalyzer in the correct order, the process of transmutation begins. Loud mechanical noises and hisses of steam sound as the machine vibrates violently. Then to your amazement, a beaker emerges, filled with a cerulean substance that no doubt is the salts of Elthanir. Take the salts. Seems that you have done what Calipero asked you to. Now you must make your way down into the summoning chamber and prepare to face whatever you find there. Hooray. Okay, so... we've made the salts. Where's our summoning chamber at? This is where we just came from. Let's go jump back down into the, Oh. The plate set into the floor bobs slightly as you step onto it. It appears to be a kind of elevator leading down to the level below. Oh, that's nice. Well, I guess we found it. More boobs. Yay. Let's go. We don't have to do another hour-long fight with some slimes. I do be loving that. Howling winds scream through these halls. Though you feel it clawing at your exposed skin, there is something strange about it. A ghost wind. Ghost? Only partially of the material world. The other half is coming from beyond. No doubt Calipero's summoning chamber lies ahead. Cool. Those look like spike traps. A large square slab with small holes carved in it appears to be placed over some sort of shaft, sealing it shut. You attempt to look through one of the holes but are knocked back by an unbearable stench emitting from below. But wait, was there something else? Movement? The slab seems too heavy to lift, and just as well. You have an overwhelming feeling that what is trapped in the shaft below was not meant for mortal eyes and not meant for mortal eyes to see and is best left in the dark. Alright, cool. The howling witch winds rise as you push south into what must be the summoning chamber. Emerging from the central pool is the great whirling plume of black smoke. Bluish light flashes inside it like lightning, and for a few mercifully brief moments, illuminates something vast swimming inside the smoke. Great. The thing claws at the threshold of reality, desperate to break through, like a drowning man trapped under the thinnest of ice sheets. Standing in front of the hideous thing is a single-robed human figure. Calipero, no doubt. God, the artwork is good in this game. I've been really enjoying it. It captures the charm of the old school games, but being a modern game, it doesn't have to follow the limitations of the older ones, so we get far more colors, and it's just less higher resolutions, so more details, nice too. Encased in some glimmering sphere of force, Calipero's form is utterly frozen in time. Nonetheless, his statue-like form conveys superhuman effort. He has held the monstrosity from beyond at bay this long, but his grip is no doubt failing. Athletics versus 13. Throw the salt at the pillar of smoke. Van Gogh in his worst days. Do it, Roland. Throw that salt. Oh god, just barely. Woohoo! Flying at the threshold of reality is a great line. Yeah, there are some pretty good lines in this. And then there are some much less good lines in this, but they can't all be winners. You fling the vial at the pillar of black smoke and watch in awe as the salt ignites, turning the pillar from a pillar of smoke into a pillar of multicolored flame instead. Something screams in terror from beyond. At first the roar of some great beast and then the whimper of a child. Then suddenly all is quiet and the thing is no more. Look around. You reel from the shock of the unmaking, and for a moment your vision is obscured by the bright after-images of the arcane light. Oh god! All I can see are horrible colors! Slowly your eyesight readjusts to the now darkened chamber and you see the Magus rising slowly to his feet. Calipero, I presume. The man who stands before you looks much like his apprentices, or perhaps it is more accurate to say they look a lot like him, for no doubt this is the original. He regards you with cold eyes, head slightly cocked to one side, but says nothing. You open your mouth to speak and he snaps his fingers. A rush of air and sudden vertigo, and then you are somewhere else. Hey, we're back. Alright. Woohoo! Oh, almost everybody leveled. So it was you who came to the aid of Calipero the Tempestuous. I will say this much, you have done me a great service. For that I am eternally grateful. Here's a small token. He gestures to one of his apprentices, who limps over to you and reverently hands you a large sack filled with coin. Yo. But there is more to you, Calipero muses. You are a traveler of sorts, yes? Someone on a quest? I may have much to offer you yet in terms of aid. You cannot help but notice that his gaze lingers for a moment too long on Embla standing behind you. What kind of aid? Whatever do you need? Oh. Like to buy some items? Oh, well, hang on. You have... Yeah. Certainly, my vaults hold countless wonders for you to peruse. His eyes glint in a way that does not appear wholly natural. Yeah, give me... Oh my god, you... What? What? Oh yeah, so Galaxy, when we first entered this place, we found a lab with a bunch of little, like... God, what's the word I want? Little chambers in it, I guess. And then we found a bunch of naked guys running around in a room who weren't fully, mentally there. Basically, he's been growing humans and apparently cloning himself for all of this. Yeah. He's got some good stuff. Give me all of your attunement tonics. Field of Thievery, Willpower, Masterwork Composite Bow Defense, and Accurate Fine Longbow. Ooh. Well, she can't use a longbow. Yeah, that's worse than what he's got. Is there any crap I can sell? Just to lighten the old inventory here. You want my mushroom omelet inventory here? Recipe, not inventory. Jesus. Starting to lose it a little bit. Yeah, get that out of there. Anybody not have a necklace? Yes. Ivan doesn't. Roland doesn't. Oh. I'm kind of surprised that you don't. Okay, necklaces for all. What we got? I have hella money now, by the way. Got about 12.5k. So that's great. Thievery, toughness. Yeah, we'll get a toughness. We'll get a willpower. We don't need that other one. Willpower. Toughness. Okay. She's pretty much good. Let me level everybody up first before I do too much else. Level 18! You've spent countless hours forging yourself into the person you are today. And all that's left to do is the hardest thing of all. Trust in yourself. There we go. It's getting easier to level up these guys now because I'm kind of running out of stuff. Red arcs. Scoring a crit with a light blade causes you to restore one attack. Which will be fantastic. Body magic. Cure moderate poison, Serpent's Grace, Fleet of Foot, Lesser Regen, Pestilence, Greater Lay on Hands, Greater Regen, Corporeal Restoration, and Circle of Corporeal Restoration. There we go. We got Corporeal Restoration, which fixes any debuffs. And then the other one is Restoration, which is a heal over time. If I recall correctly. And if I don't, then too bad. Go ahead and do that. Alright, we'll save. Alright, I have some more questions. About your apprentices. Yes, my loyal apprentices. Their joy in life is to serve, and they do serve me well, don't you think? He pats one of them on the cheek, only to have the man's nose start bleeding profusely. They are a bit tired, however. My absence has been a burden on them. I know how you repay these poor things. Yeah, so we found a sarcophagus that was like, hey, this is like your ultimate reward here. Get in the box, and then you press the switch in the bottom of the box, and then it instantly cremates them. Is that so? Calipero's face twists into a cruel smile. Thankfully, my sons do not have the capacity to question my actions. Their greatest joy in life is serving their master, and their ascension is the greatest reward their limited minds can imagine. Crazy, right? You're deranged, I'll have none of this. Look, we don't like him either, but... What happened in your summoning chamber? Calling forth that which lies beyond is no task for a lesser magus. However, I am not a lesser magus, clearly. The ether serves at my will, and there are very few secrets that the veil can keep from me. Alas, it was not so this time. What answered my call was something different, something much more powerful than I expected. What went wrong? Calipero fixes you with an intense stare. The conjunction is growing in strength. It is much closer to our world. So close, in fact, that it has begun to seep through. But you already know this, don't you? His gaze shifts to Embla. You're talking about the dragon. We've seen it when we die. What? What? The apprentices howl in terror and cover their ears. Its 7 eyes are fixed on the outer aisles. Something has been found that was perhaps never intended to see the light of day again. That is why you are traveling to the Black Priory. Go on. What can you tell me about the Black Priory? I went there, dancing across the silver void. I saw only shadows, but I saw enough. There are secrets in the deep. Ancient secrets. Enough to draw the 7 eyes there. That is all I can say. Okay. Does he say anything else? Yep, okay. Alright, well. Bye. Everybody just leveled, so we're not gonna rest. Well, that was a fun little side quest. Now we have to get out of here. Whee! Where's my ship? No! We're not dealing with lizards right now. Oh, we're dealing with lizards right now. Crap. Oh my god, that's so many! Oh! Yo, we're boned. Yeah, Galaxy, we actually had to deal with bees yesterday. Who's going first? Alright, it's you. Drina goes first on our side, then Kat, then Roland. Yeah, we had to get some honey by sticking our hands into a beehive. Alright, Roland's up front. Kat's gonna go over here. I'm gonna see if I can get Kat to hide. And we'll have you two swap positions, I think. Alright. Drina, hashtag bless me. And, sure, bear strength. Yeah. Can't be sneaky. Hide in combat. Cool. Alright, Roland. Let's do crit strike. Right on. Yeah, you can deal with the fell lizard. Actually. I don't like what's happening here! Storm of Steel. Oh no, we're not doing that. It hits everybody. That's precise strike. And magic missile, and magic missile, and magic missile, And magic missile. Holy crap, Embla! Okay. Trina's gonna stay there and give dodge to me. I was gonna have her move in and try to do something sneaky. Alright, well you're not hiding anymore, which sucks. Roland is surrounded and that's not good. I'm actually gonna disengage and have him step back. Ivan, let's have you... deal with that. 20 piercing damage, that's pretty good. This is looking dire. Yep, smack. Smack. Okay! That's good! Alright, time for the pain train. Magic missile! Magic missile! Magic missile! Magic missile! And hammer of light! And hammer of light! Alright, you did a little damage on that turn. Oh, pretty good. Roland, got him! Yo! Alright, 16. 12's fine. I forgot you have minor lay on hands. Oh my god, I could have been using him to heal this whole time. Ah! What else do you have? Mark target, precise strike, second... You have second wind too! I forgot! Oh my god! Sounds like a typical D&D session with a wizard. Nice! Rapid shot means I get 2. Alright, stop biting everybody. I'm surrounded now, which is not good. I'm gonna go ahead and second wind. And then we're gonna smack. And then we're going to smack again. And you know what? Since I'm surrounded, I think I'm going to move over here to this one. No! Crap! That was an accidental click. God damn it. Hammer of light. Hammer of light. Cat, let's do Vein Strike. Yeah. Second wind. Alright. Alright. We'll be creating a little bit. Cat's hurting. Cat's hurting bad. Yep. All I can do is this. And magic missile. There's no accidental clicks. I did miss a shot earlier because I was one square above where the actual thing is. Okay, that's pretty dang good. Alright. I'm gonna hammer of light this guy again. No cascade. Boo. Okay. Oh my god, cat. Very nice. Smack. Smack. You're gonna come over here. And I'm gonna have you minor lay on hands, cat. Fortunately, we don't get a shot because of that. But that's okay. It makes sense. Yo! I'm gonna move down to this one. And yeah. I gave her all of these fire abilities and stuff, and we're just magic missiling all the time because... Oh, okay, I was clicking... Right, I killed that. No? Wasn't there a guy down here still? Whatever. I guess there's not. Did I miss one that died? Am I gaslighting myself? I'm gaslighting myself. It's Drina's turn. Let's have you... Just have you hang out. Cat will do a vein strike. Roland, kill that thing, please. Or don't. Get gaslit, nerd. I mean, yeah. Alright, that one's down. We only have one left. We don't have any more arrows equipped. I imagine we'll rest before we go do anything else, so we'll just use all of her attunement. There we go. Good, Embla. There, now she leveled. Perfect. See, now we don't even have to worry about it. We do need to give you some more arrows, though. We have a single poor arrow. There we go. You're both equipped from the same stack, and that's fine. Can you... No. Never mind. Okay, so these are maxed out. Let's get some more air spells, I guess. Swarm of gnats! Summon vermin! Summon giant insect! Let's go ahead and dump the rest into air here. What else? Blink, Mark of Blurring, Blinding Bolt, Mark of Haste, and Purge Invisibility. Yes! Blinding Bolt. Summon Ratty. Haste might be good. We haven't had to deal with anything that was invisible, so... Let me save. Okay, we need to get out of here. And there are still some shrines that we need to check out. I don't want to go too far north because I'm scared it's going to be like, oh, the dragon saw you and now you're dead. And I'll be like, oh. There's a shrine. The Shrine of Agility. Oh, it belongs to the snakes. That's their agility. Alright, here... Actually, let's put me here. Roland, Cat. Hopefully you guys can stay out there. Drina can go there. Alright. You do have bows. Arrows. Some would call those arrows. Magic missile. Alright. Cascade all the things. Get him, Cat. And zoop. 24, not bad. And that one's down. There's another one over in the grass there, though, so... Alright. That's not a snake. What the hell is that? Fell serpent, okay. Yeah, I would rather these than the lizards. As far as I know, these guys can't one-shot you. Get a cat. Yeah. And there's another fell serpent back there. Green, I don't know what you're doing. We'll just move you back over to cat. Poison. Boo. Don't run from me, coward. That's down. I do like that there doesn't appear to be any range limitation. I don't know if they just didn't want to put one in or what, but I'm enjoying it. Main strike. That one's almost dead. There we go. Yeah, I can just run on over here. Let's have you help cat out a little bit. And smack. Okay, Roland's hurting. I need to have him do a second wind. Or maybe not. No, we're just gonna magic missile everything. Get a cat. Oh. Alright. Hooray. Venom gland, scale, and an arrow. Hooray. Alright, let's pray at the shrine. An ancient weathered imperial way shrine stands before you. Despite its remote location, you suspect it still sees occasional use. Kneel by the way shrine and begin to recite the pilgrim's prayer. And we all have the blessing of agility. Hooray! Hashtag blessed. Now it's daytime. Okay, let me actually rest in the ship real quick. Go. Let's use up a little bit of our food here. There we go. We have vegetable soup for days. I forgot we have actually 17 pounds worth of soup in our bag. 56. We have something that's just worth 4. Screw it. Potato and a carrot. There we go. Begin rest. I think we'll call it there for today. We still have 2 more shrines to find. And then we have some more exploring to do. So, yeah. We love side quests. Let's see. Yeah, we have 2 more shrines. We have the one that's in, the one that's on Errol somewhere. And then the one that's actually on, Gradla, which is where we're going. And we still need to find that last lost sailor. No idea where he is. I know it did just save here, but you know me. Alright. That's gonna be it. I'm gonna go grab a snack and get to work on many things. Y'all take care. Thanks for hanging out. Good to have you back, Galaxy. Good luck tomorrow, wrecking some fools. Co-op Toe Jam and Earl with Brood tomorrow, and then we will be back to try to finish this up on Monday. We'll see. Alright, y'all. See you later. Bye!